Welcome back to the Alpha Sapphire Challenge Run, and yes, it is back to being a challenge run because I am going to be challenging the Pokemon League Round 2, starting in this video, but first, I just realized that the Game Freak employees come into this hotel after you beat the game the first time, and I haven't actually shown them yet, so I thought I may as well. Let's just head up the stairs, I hope that they're here. Yep, looks like they're here. And someone there is running around in a palette-swapped Pokemaniac outfit. That's interesting. And there's a sitting down Ace Trainer. Interesting, okay, loading's quicker apparently. Yeah, he gets his own unique sprite. Oh boy, I'm never going to do that. But there actually is a reward that these people give you that doesn't require you to go through such ridiculous hoops as that. Yeah, he said things like that in the original game, I think I remember. And there's another area here with a sitting punk girl. Yes, I certainly have. Hoenn is pretty amazing. I really like what they've done with the graphics in this game. I still think the graphics in this game are better than X and Y overall. All of us, Game Freak! For some reason it has to be in all capitals. Staff came here for a little company getaway. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the first generation, well, I mean, the original Ruby and Sapphire was the first game in the series where Game Freak's actual main office, which is in Celadon City, wasn't visitable, so they had to make them stay at a hotel. And they would do that for every other region where they don't have their own office. So, actually, just Sinnoh. Where are they in Kalos? I have no idea where they are in Kalos. But anyway, one of the guys in there I think actually does give you a special certificate for your secret base if you show him a Pokemon that has been transferred from the original Game Boy Advance Ruby and Sapphire. In order to do that though, you have to first transfer them up to Generation 4, which requires a, any model of DS that isn't the DSi, because that lacks a GBA slot. Then you have to, so yes, and it means you can't use a 3DS for it either. Then you have to transfer Pokemon from Gen 4 to Gen 5, which requires two 3DS systems, and then you have to transfer the Pokemon from Gen 5 to Gen 6 using Pokemon Bank. So it takes quite a while to actually get it that far, but if you do, you do get acknowledged for it, which is kind of cool, and you know, have the honor of having a Pokemon that was originally from Hoenn come back to Hoenn, which is cool. But anyway, I am going to take on the Pokemon League Challenge again. Their teams have got a lot stronger this time, but first, let's just have a look at my party. Now, I'm only going to go in at level 70. I don't know why, I just like being under-leveled. It's just, like, it's really hard to find a proper level for actually going into these linear Elite Fours that doesn't render some of them horrendously easy. It's just, if you try and go into a level that's more appropriate for Steven, Sidney is going to be a total joke, so I remember I touched on this last time. But anyway, using the exact same team I did the first time, with the exact same pairs, everyone's up to level 70, and movesets haven't changed all that much, really. Haven't really changed you, except for Trumpeter, who finally has a good moveset. And I put Skull back on Tuber because, well, Skull kind of saved my life last time, and I hope it does again. And, yeah, I have a lot better moves on Bone Flute as well. So, hopefully we can get and do this. However, what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to actually, again, I said before that my no buying items rule has been revoked at this point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I'm loaded up on full restores. I have 25 in my bag, that should be fine. Also revives, I've also bought a lot of those. Yeah, I actually did some preparations for this off screen. But yeah, full restores, revives. I also bought some revival herbs, because even though they lower happiness, they're pretty much a viable max revive. What I also like to buy is full heals, just because for when you need to cure a status, but you don't want to use a full restore, so gonna buy a whole ton of those, and may as well restock some of my repels. So, yeah, nothing really left to do but head on in, actually. And they're still saying the same thing. let's go ahead and save first, because, yeah, if I lose at any point, I'm going to restart the whole thing, just so that I don't gain any extra levels or anything. Really, I'm starting to think maybe I should use the experience share just to ensure that I get... Oh, I don't know. I mean, I might turn on the experience share later if I get too underleveled. But anyway, let's head on in. Elite Four, Round 2, begin! And the doors are closed. And we have this awesome room, which I didn't realize before is actually in 3D. I mean, the 3D effect's actually alright here. But yeah. Well, that actually looks very interesting on the recording screen. Anyway, oh, they don't have their, they don't do their animation from the first time, so I guess that's only once. But anyway, and we can't sit in Sidney's chair because it's diagonal. But anyway, who to take on Sidney with? Now, last time I did this with trumpeter and clarinet, but this time I kind of want to give bone flute and tuba a shot at this one. Sidney uses a very wide variety of secondary types on his team, and this hasn't changed, so you probably, a lot of things can actually handle him, because he's weak to a lot of types, really, not just darks and all weaknesses. Anyway, and of course, this being Sidney, I have to do the obligatory, silly voice for him. Yo, I've been waiting for you, champion. With the strength you've gained, we can battle and no holes barred, mate. Not to mention our boy Steven sent us Elite Four some keystones. In other words, my Pokemon can Mega Evolve too. Heh, this one's gotta be fun. So, here we go, versus Sidney, the rematch. And already you can see that they're using non-Hoenn native Pokemon. Here we have a Scrafty, which is, yeah, I mean, this is used by a lot of Dark-type specialists in the Elite Four, because, yeah, Grimsley used one of these too. And, yes, Intimidate, and that they're equal to my lowest level, but anyway. X's is actually not going to be so great on you. Oh, I really didn't count on him leading with a fighting type, actually. That's actually really bad. Might as well try X-Scissor. Okay, I'm faster. Yeah, neutral, and... Oh, that's bad. Okay, Crunch is not going to do that much to me, but I'm not doing very much to him either. This is going to hit harder than Earthquake, because my Earthquake isn't stabbed. And more Crunch. I don't actually see Crunch on Scrafty all that often. I mean, usually I just see Payback. See, here's the thing. I'm thinking I'm gonna heal after this, and then I just realize, oh wait, Steven's gonna heal too. So this is kind of a stalemate. In fact, I'm not sure whether I should even allow healing during battle. I was wondering if I should or not, but you know what? I'm going in underleveled anyway. I don't really care. I might as well heal. And yep, he's healing, so you know I might as well. I guess I could say I can only heal as many times as they do. I mean, he's used one full restore already. So now I can use one. I just know that Scrap is going to defense drop me eventually, though. Because, yeah, it's going to spam Crunch, and I would switch Tuba in on that Crunch, but there we go! I knew it! I called it, defense drop. Yeah, that was bound to happen eventually. But, yeah. I don't exactly fancy the idea of Tuba taking a high jump kick or something, and that... Two defense drops! Okay, I am actually switching now. Wow, 2 defense drops, seriously? In a row. If this defense drops 2, then my luck is officially the worst ever. Holy crap! Are you serious? I got defense dropped 3 times in a row! Holy crap. Anyway, you know what? I actually haven't done this, I don't think, with Tuba yet, so let's go. Trumpet Sound! Alpha Awakening! I Mega Revolved another sharp hit in a contest, but not Tuba. Let's do this! Because the one battle I wanted to Mega Evolve Tuba for, which was the Zinnia fight, I already used Mega Rayquaza for demonstration purposes, so I couldn't. Okay, good, you're down. Kinda wanna look at Mega Sharp Hitter's stats, actually. Oh wait, my experience share is actually on anyway. I had that on for training. Yeah, I kinda need to switch that. I actually want to switch to Bone Flute now, because Shift Tree does not like bug moves. I mean, it really doesn't like bug moves. Okay, here's the thing though. Can my HP take what this thing's going to dish out to me? Leaf Blade. Okay. That is better because it is... Not quite enough. Not quite enough HP to survive that. Anyway, I actually want to check out Mega Sharpedo's stats. Yeah, those defenses are a bit higher, and those attacking stats are speed. Wow. Shame it doesn't get all that much that benefits from Strong Jaw. I mean, I have Crunch, but that's not very effective here, so let's go for Ice Beam. Hopefully this will do enough with my massive attacking stats and Shift Tree's fairly fragile defenses. And not enough. And I got Leaf Bladed. Yeah, which probably means I'm gone. And Shift Tree's going to lose a bit of HP. Or not, because I no longer have Rough Skin. Yeah, I just realized that, okay. And this may sound stupid, but I'm actually going to go with Eagle here and try and Dazzling Gleam stuff. It, again, sounds stupid, but yeah. I mean, I can't Mega Evolve at all, though, so this might be a bit tricky. Yeah, seriously, I blame him leading with Scrafty. I didn't actually expect that, and that was very bad for my initial pair, so unfortunately, they're going to miss out on some experience here. Oh, now you bring the Sharpedo in. Yeah, that was... And I forgot that he still had Sharpedo, actually, so... I'm actually going to go with Air Horn for this, just because I just need something bulky to sponge its attacks and hit back hard. And I can avoid Rough Skin by using Boom Burst, which is good. Hello, other shark. Yeah, he's faster. Thankfully, no Strong Jaw on that Crunch. Oh, crit, really? Yeah, luck never goes my way, does it? But I mean, those 3 defense drops in a row. I mean, wow, that's insane. Yeah, now that I think about it, I probably need the experience share to even stand a chance later, so I might actually have that on. Because, yeah, Steven is going to be kind of 10 levels higher than me otherwise, and I have no rare candies. So I'm going to try and Ice Beam this thing. Now, I've heard this Mandibuzz has Bone Rush. The only reason why I know that is... Oh, well, hey, I got a critical hit too. Kind of balances out there. The only reason why I know that is because I've seen someone who actually wrote a guide to beating the Elite Four Round 2 with, get this, 2 level 1s. I think it was a level 1 Aaron and something else, and the only reason why he mentioned Bone Rush is because that completely wrecks Aaron's Sturdy, so... It's one of only 2 things in the Elite Four that actually can beat that Aaron. The other thing is Drake's Haxorus, which has Mold Breaker. Oh, well, this is just the battle of weird luck, isn't it? I get a double crit. And he gets a triple defense drop with Crunch. This is a very weird battle. Oh boy, Absol. Okay, this is scaring me a little because it could have Sucker Punch or something. Wait a minute, though. He's got 2 Pokemon left. I remember reading that Sidney does something kind of, well, a little dumb. You see, Sidney has 2 Pokemon left. One of them is his Absol, but wait a minute, his Absol's his strongest Pokemon. It should be higher level than the rest of his team. This Absol is not. Interesting. Let's see what happens when we hit it. Dark Pulse. Absols don't usually use special moves. Oh wait, I'm fainted. But oh well. Absols don't usually use special moves. I mean, Absol has terrible special attack normally. Well, Dazzling Gleam was still super effective. Ah, that wasn't an Absol! It was a bloody spa! Bye-bye, Zoroark. Yeah, he doesn't make much of an effort to disguise his Zoroark, really. The other reason why you can tell that it's not Absol is that, well, apart from the level, is that AI trainers will always Mega Evolve on the first turn. Yeah, Zoroark is mimicking Absol, however it does not have its Mega Stone, therefore it is a fake Absol. Anyway, speaking of Absol though, this is the real one, and it is going to activate Mujun Shinka, Awaken! And I don't think anyone's ever going to get that reference, actually. Let me just say for one, okay, Mujun is contradiction in Japanese, and still I don't think anyone's going to get that reference. And that Mega Princess Absol did nothing. Well, that was interesting. I forgot to do the voice there. But that was a weird battle, and now I have to revive a lot of my team. Here, I knew you're really the strongest. Well, hurry up and get out of here. Everyone else is still waiting for you, mate. So, first battle down, and I need to do some reviving desperately. Yeah, that left a pretty big impact on the team. Where are my revives? I only have one of those left. I'm not going to resort to revival herbs just yet. Let's just go ahead and... Where are my regular revives? Yeah, there they are. Heal you. You and you. I should have brought just a bunch of hyper potions just for cheap healing after the revive, but oh well. Why did the cursor default there? Yeah, hyper potions would have been way more cost effective here. I mean, heck, Moo Milk would have been more cost effective here. But still. Anyway, that's Sidney down, and I'll see you next time for the next member of the Elite Four. Who we know who it is, but I'm just keeping you in suspense.